rate update for April 2022. Horse skiing again. I'd say this is spring skiing, but I feel like we kind of missed out on spring skiing this year. It's still deep winter up here. Spring skiing soon, just as Whistler's closing. Anyway, let's talk about the stats and break them down. So we're going to be looking at the stats for March. Probably windy. Just give it a second. So we're looking at March stats, breaking them down. 71 sales. That was a lot of sales. But compare that to March from last year. March from last year had 101 sales, so not even close to that. Although it was higher than the 5 and 10 year averages, which were 62 and 57. Inventory hovered around 97, extremely low. Compare that to March of last year, which was 150, and the 5 and 10 year averages were 175 and 225, so well below that. And then we look at the sales to active ratio, which combines the inventory and sales, and sales to active ratio was 73%. So, well into a seller's market. It's going to get windy again. If we compare that to March of last year, it was actually higher than the sales to active ratio from March last year, which was 67%. So even though the sales were well below March from last year, because inventory was so much lower, the sales to active ratio was higher. And it was higher than the 5 and 10 year averages, which were 40 and 33%. What else is interesting? HPI benchmark price up 23% to 33% across the board compared to last year, this time last year. And oh, days on market, I found this one pretty interesting. So even though the sales weren't as aggressive for this March as it was for last year, the days on market were quicker. Took less time to sell a property for detached and condos, but townhomes taking longer. Those are all the stats, but what is really happening in the market? So the Bank of Canada has raised their rates now pretty significantly, 0.75% in the last month or two. This is, it's interesting. I feel like the market is hesitant. It could be slowing down around us. So we'll have to see what happens. I have a feeling that we could have seen the tippy top of the market, but I don't think it's going to drop off the face of the earth. I just think it's going to get a little bit slower for a while, and then we'll have to see what happens with interest rates and everything else, and see what happens with the market. Anyways, you're going to have to wait for the next market update to find out. Hopefully we get some spring skiing soon. Maybe I'll see you out here. Yeah, Murray! Woo!